Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. We're going to look into the messages coming up at this time. And if you're new here, you are very much welcome. So let's see what is coming up and who or what is this about. The Justice card is up first, a Two of Swords. Okay, this is Libra. This is also Libra energy. Something of a justice, a balance as well. Okay. So the Knight of Cups is up next, Queen of Wands, and then there's the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is one of fulfillment, joy, community, some kind of celebrative energy. Together with the Knight of Cups, that adds up to 11. So we're looking at 11 again. So an energy of 2 is significant in your reading. So with the number 2, here we have 2, 2, 2. Something significant about the number 2, which is an energy of alignment, balance, partnerships especially. So this could be some kind of a partnerships that are coming to you or coming back to you as well. Could be both. And let's get more. What is this? Justice and the Lovers, Two of Swords with the World, the Knight of Cups and the Hanged One, Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands with the Page of Wands. Okay, and we have something wanting to come out here, Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is coming twice, Page of Wands is coming twice as well. A second look, a second chance, taking a second look at something. Perhaps there's something here that you're being guided to take a second look at, or maybe you have something new coming. I'm not getting, maybe newness, because what could be coming to you as new is requiring, this could be a new frame of reference, or you're looking at it a different way, or you're having to have a second look at this, okay? Or you have some people wanting a new opportunity. You see, this is the Four of Cups, and a card of opportunity, a form of opportunity. Maybe looking for an opportunity as well. Okay, so let's break this down. But before we carry on, I keep getting a second look. So if you're working on a document, you're working on something, perhaps you're being told here to take a second look or to look at it from a different perspective. So if maybe you're doing some evaluation as well, that message may be significant. The Lovers and Justice. The Lovers is Gemini, Justice Libra. The Lovers is also bringing about a major decision. So there's a major decision that you're making here that I feel like you're applying diplomacy in this. You're being diplomatic. So this could be to do with community. It could also be to do with a relationship, any kind of relationship. But there's that number 2 that I keep getting, a reflection. A reflection. So this could be a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection for some of you as well. Taking a second look. And the World, and I feel like if this is something from the past, like again, a document, a contract, then this is finding you in a new light. You see, the World is 2-1. The Hanged One is 1-2, 2-1-1-2, 1-2-2-1. So that adds up to 6. I feel like you could have some situations that are wanting a second look at you, or that means you're not recognized, or you have changed. I feel like you have changed. You're also bringing about a new perspective. So that means you're being a leader here, or you're showing the way. You're showing that something is possible. Okay. that kind of energy where you say proving them wrong. But I don't feel like you are trying to prove anyone wrong here. I feel like it's more of you have proved yourself right. The world, and that means you're bringing about some solutions, and you've had to bring that solution to yourself. Wow. So I'll tell you the picture that I'm having, and I'm going to pick up 2 cards. It's like at one point there was a mirror reflection, and as I look at that, I see the card, it's time to shine. There was a mirror reflection. There are some strong winds outside, so bear with the noise. And there are some people that you have dealt with in this light, and then somehow, just by shining, just by being you, you may not even have seen it as growth. You have invested in yourself, or you have just gone on your path. Now you are here. And I believe this message is coming as also in connection to Venus retrograde and maybe Mercury retrograde. But there's something that is viewing you from like that, where you are in a new light, you have a new frame of reference. So let's break it down. If this is something from the past, like a relationship, then this is how they view you. And if they have to come, then they need to, something has to be broken down in order for them to meet you at where you are at. And if this is work, for example, then you're also providing a fresh perspective for these people. So you're helping. It's a reminder of your value. So this is you being a way shower. This is you being an example. All right. So whatever the case, I feel like what you're being guided to do is to stay where you are at. There are also some situations that you're being warned of that could still be in this place. So that could be causing you drainage. And I feel like this is where you're applying your intuition, you're applying your instincts as to how you go about this situation. Like, is this willing to, and this is not coming from a forceful position, but is this still where it's at? Then in that case, it could be draining. You could also apply this to your own relationship, maybe to your own healing journey, your relationship to self. Picture this as your higher self speaking to you. What do we have here? Gift yourself. It's time to shine. So I feel like there's a new and fresh perspective coming to you. This is the message, and this perspective is higher. It's finding you in a higher position, and it's higher. No matter how you look at it, is requiring a second look. I keep getting a second look. The Hanged One and the Knight of Cups. This is Pisces. There could be a Pisces in the picture, but I'm also getting Pisces season that is bringing about these new levels to you, this expansion, new questions as well that are coming to light as to what you're taking forward with you. And I feel like this is definitely bigger than you. You see, these are major arcanas over here. There's something that is bigger than you here. And how you're using what is bigger than you to apply it on a personal level. There's definitely something bigger than you. It's to do with Venus. The world is Saturn. The Hanged One is Neptune. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. See, these are powerful planets. So there's a kind of planetary alignment that is bigger than you, that is impacting you on a personal level. And perhaps it's also you taking a certain leap, or yeah, it's helping you or propelling you towards doing maybe some form of changes that you're making at this time. But I'm getting you as a way shower, somewhat of an illumination as well. So you are operating in that moon energy, which is your ruling planet. So there's a kind of value that you bring that is not, you can't grasp it. You can't grasp this value, and you're being guided to stay with this value, because staying with this value is staying with yourself. My goodness, this is mind-blowing. Just looking for ways to bring out the energy. So with this Hanged One and the Knight of Cups, there's a shift in perspective. There are also people that are viewing you in a new light. There's a kind of enlightenment here with the 2112 energy, and there is a movement. So it could be someone coming towards you. It could be several offers or even an invitation, because I see a gate, I see a portal. So on a grander scale, it feels like an invitation. On the energetic level, on a very personal level, I feel like there are offers coming to you. I don't mean to be petty here, but I feel like you have people that are wanting to take a second look at you. So that means they see you and there's like maybe they're wanting to turn back to look again. And no, you don't have anything on your face. I feel like it has to do with the aura. There's an aura that you carry. And this is where the Queen of Wands is backing this message up about magnetism and the Wheel of Fortune. So what you're being guided to do here is to protect your energy. All right, this is not so much protecting in that sense that we may put it. There are different ways, but this is about purifying your space. Yeah, it's like you're continuously purifying that aura to keep it, and this is the message to carry on with that, because yeah, everything is in alignment here. Yeah, the number 2 is also a number of alignment. So the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands coming twice. Yeah, I feel like there is something good, or even more than one. This could be deliveries, good news. You could also be the one carrying your message. It's like it's saying that it's time for you to take up a message. For some of you, it could also be a message coming in for you. With the Knight of Cups being here together with the Page of Wands, there's also something about maybe potential that you're looking at. If this is merely a potential, or if this is something that has a chance to grow. So there could be a lot that you're working around regarding potential and seeing that manifest, or if this is going to happen. If it's not, then it feels like you being in the Four of Cups is you're filtering. There's a filter here. And with that filter, you are staying in your alignment. Look at that message of aura once again. So there's something that you're filtering about. Is this just potential, or is this going to build up? And from there, there's a new definition that you are bringing. And you see with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands, that is 2 wands. There's something that was planned, or there was something that was in a planning phase, and I feel like it's coming together and there's an expansion. Work, love, community, well-being, other capacities, but there's something that has ended regarding planning, and it's time for that to move forward. And you are not alone in doing this with the 10 of Cups. I feel like it's something that is rounding up. So if you're wondering what to do here, I feel like it's listening. Listening. There is something that you are waiting on. It could be a ship, a vessel. Yeah, I'm getting a vessel. But you see, from the 6, we have the 7, which is the Chariot. That is the energy of the vessel. So it has to do with you as well, being in your power. So it's like you're about to steer a ship, or there's a ship that is coming in for you. So there's an energy of waiting. You see, 1, 2, 3. 3 wands is one of waiting. If you picture the 3 of wands, there's something that someone is waiting on, looking out into the horizons. And I feel like this message is saying that you're not going to wait for much longer. You're not going to wait for much longer anymore, and this is coming in. Wow. So if you're waiting for someone to come in as well, or something to come in, then you need to know that it's coming in. So So that means you have been patient through this, and it's time for this to move forward. What do we have for Cancerians? This is saying, which be the light. And what I saw here, number 2, 3, 4, and 5, that adds up to 5 1. So this is like, if this has caused you conflict or something that was conflicting, it feels like you are moving from that. This is what the Witch card is about. It's about the 5 of Wands. This may even be a transition, like where you're transitioning from this. Great teacher says, learn from spiritual experiences. And you see the number of change is 5. There's something that you are transitioning from and you're not going to wait any longer regarding this. It's time to move. Freedom. Give and take. So you're coming into an energy of giving and receiving. There's something that you're receiving here. Adventure. It says here you make exciting work moves. At the bottom of the deck, looking. So I feel like wherever you are coming to, you're being guided to move in silence. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Any more messages for Cancerians? Oh, 0707 says, wearing your crown, shining your light, speaking your truth, moving with grace. Taking back control and recharging your mind, body, and soul. (1111) is here as well. I'm going to read the Great Teacher. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from current experiences, then share them with others. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There's a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you have surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you have received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. Right there, Cancerians. I feel like there's more to this message, so I'm going to take some time with it because I saw the Hermit card after the Great Teacher, and it's connected to what came after with the Looking, Witch, and then the 5 of Wands that came. So I'm not going to go deeper into that, but I feel like it's an energy of the past or something that you have come out of that maybe could be looking at you, or you feel a lot of eyes or some kind of pressure. Yeah, but you need to know that your ships are coming in and you no longer have to wait. Yeah, you're not having to wait for much longer anymore before you keep moving or before you move on to a new phase or a new cycle. This is not taking much longer. This is your message for now. I hope that this message was helpful. I'll come back with more videos and do take care. Bye-bye.